Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the 4K picture of Arrow Video's latest release of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And as you can see, it does come in this beautiful deluxe set. There's also a nice steelbook inside that as well. It's a Zavvi exclusive. So when Arrow Video announced this movie and announced that it was coming out in 4K, I was massively surprised. I never thought we would see Robin Hood part of the Arrow Video label, and I have to tell you, it's a welcome surprise because I am a monster fan of this movie. And to see it get this kind of treatment, like a beautiful deluxe box set, beautiful steelbook as well, it is quite amazing. It really, really is, and I have to give Arrow Video credit for that. They've done such a wonderful job on it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this movie, and it's largely down to the cast of this movie. Kevin Costner you have in there, you've got Morgan Freeman, you've also got Christian Slater and Alan Rickman, the legend that is Alan Rickman. And he has the villain role down to an absolute T when you do see him in this. He is amazing. I do like the lighter moments that you see in this movie as well, and it's probably one of the reasons to why I haven't sat down and watched Ridley Scott's Robin Hood yet. I know that's going to have a darker theme compared to this one, and I just felt like the comedic scenes that you see in this, and you do see a lot of it, it just carries the movie on quite nicely, and it's a welcome addition to this movie. There is some fantastic action set pieces in it as well, and I love the music score by Michael Kamen, or Kamen, I think that's his name. And you can't help but think of the Highlander when you do hear some of the music in this. It does sound very familiar at times, and yeah, it sounds amazing, it really, really does. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you around this release, I'm going to show you everything that's inside it, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about the 4K transfer. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so let's get this going. So as per usual, I have removed the J card. I'm going to bring that in now and show you a close look at some of the features. And as you can see, there's quite a bit here. Now, there's one strange thing on the features here. The Bryan Adams Everything I Do For You song. And instead of them putting the music video into it, they've done a live performance in Slain. I'm sure there's a reason to why they've done that, but yeah, it's a strange decision. And then take it to the bottoms, there's some technical aspects. So as you can see over here on the left side, there's two running times. You have a theatrical cut, and you've also got the extended edition. The Blu-ray is region locked to B, but of course the 4K itself is region free. So that is the J card. Let's get on with the release itself. And yes, I love the artwork choice that Arrow done with this set. I love the paint scheme. It looks amazing. It really, really does that kind of brushed looking effect. And of course you have a couple of characters there. You've got Kevin Costner there, you got Mary Elizabeth and Alan Rickman and Morgan Freeman. So yes, I really am digging on this artwork. I think they've done a wonderful job with it. And in case you are wondering, it does have, it is a solid box, as we've come to expect when it comes to Arrow Video. So yes, I think they've done a wonderful job in this one. Big fan of it. So right, take you to the spine of it. And as you can see, it's quite a thick looking set, just like every other limited set from Arrow. And then right to the back, and again, as you can see, they kind of continued that kind of brushed effect, and it looks beautiful. I like it, I really do. It kind of gives it this aged look. Now, it would have been nice maybe if they could throw something on the back, maybe like a symbol or something like that, but yeah, no, I like it. I think it's quite nice. So that is everything when it comes to the artwork on the box set, and yeah, quite nice. So just quickly take us around here and I'll show you that's some of the contents that you get inside it. So this is a steelbook edition, and I will open this up and I will show you everything that's inside it. Right, so I'm going to actually start with the poster. Normally I always leave the poster to last, but I'm going to get it out of the way. So let's open this up and show you the artwork. So as you can see, that is the poster that we all know and love. And I love the paper that Arrow Video, I'm always saying that the paper that they use for these posters, it just feels lovely. It's real strong paper. So that is the one side there, and then turn it around, and that is the other artwork that we get on this poster. Now, this is a bit different from Arrow Video, because normally when it comes to their posters, they would put on the artwork that you would see on the main box set, but this is the artwork for the steelbook. So yeah, that's quite a welcome change from Arrow Video. So right, let's close this up, and let's get on with the rest of it. So I'm going to get the booklet in next. So here we go. So I love the artwork on this. Again, very, very simplistic, but I do love it. And again, there's a nice texture to it. Again, I don't know if that's coming crossing the camera, but there is a bit of a texture going on to it. So yeah, that is the main artwork. So you got Robin Hood there and Lady Marion, and to the spine of it there, that is, you just got your Arrow logo, and then that's the back of it. So yeah, that is very simple looking artwork, but yeah, it's quite nice. So right at the back, of course, we get about the restoration, and if you do want to pause that there and check it out, but it seems like they have put a bit of work to this one. So right, go through the book, and this is a strange one from Arrow, because the bulk of this booklet is a lot of behind the scenes stills, and then there's also a lot of stills from the movie itself. Now normally with Arrow it would just be a big write-up, and yeah, they've done something a bit different again with this booklet. Now don't get me wrong, there is a write-up, as you can see here at the start of the booklet. So yeah, just a quick look through that booklet. So there we go, put that to a side. And let's get on to the Steelbook. So as you can see, they have kind of continued with the kind of paint effect that you see on the main box with the Steelbook. And really is nice. Now again, there's nothing to it. There's no spot glossing, you know, no debossing, no nothing like that at all. As a matter of fact, if you actually look at the kind of the pins or the buttons of Kevin Costner's jacket there, if you bend the light against it, they do kind of shine up quite nicely. I don't know if that's coming across at all in the camera, but there definitely is something there. So yeah, there you go. You got a couple of characters again there. You got, of course, you got Kevin Costner again, Mary Elizabeth down the bottom there, Morgan Freeman. You also got two small characters there. He's actually quite brilliant in the movie. He's forever drunk, and yeah, he can be quite funny. So there we go. That is the main artwork, and then on to the spine of it. And that is not a mark, just in case you are wondering. It's just part of the actual Steelbook itself. The design of it almost looks like kind of looks like an arrowhead. So yeah, strange one that. And that is the back artwork. Now as you can see, they opted to put the kind of the heroes on the front and then the villains on the back. So yeah, I thought that was quite a clever artwork design choice from Arrow. So yeah, loving the Steelbook, really am. So open it up, and there you go. That is the Steelbook in full. Right, so I am going to turn you around here, and I'll take us through the discs. So that is your 4K disc, and move that to a side, and let's get this Blu-ray disc out if I can. Wow, it does not want to come out. Oh, there we go. So that is the Blu-ray disc, and as you can see, different artwork on the disc as well. Right, so put that to a side, and as you can see, there is a couple of goodies in here as well. I'll show you them now very soon. And that is the artwork inside the Steelbook. As you can see, it's quite similar to what you've seen on the booklet itself. Right, so there you have it, folks. That is just a close look at the Steelbook itself. Right, so let's get on to some of the goodies that we get with this. So the first thing you will see here is an upcoming title, or it's probably, actually it is released already, Enter the Void. I think it's released. So yeah, just an upcoming title there. Right, what else have we got here? Let me see what we have. We got a couple of postcards. You got this strange piece of paper here as well. It's almost like the pictures are kind of telling a story. So that's one side of it. And then take us around, and that is the other side. So yeah, let me close that up, and then we will go on to the postcards themselves. So they all have the same backing as well. I think there's around 5 or 6 of them. So right, let's go through them. So there you go. You got Alan Rickman. Of course, you got a scene there with Lady Marion? Is that what? Lady Marion? I think I'm right there. And of course, Robin Hood. Kind of forgot her name there for a second. So there you go. You got Kevin Costner again. You got that scene where they're kind of saying farewell to each other. And of course, you have Morgan Freeman. So that is everything, folks. So just going to quickly recap. So you got your postcards there. You got that strange flimsy piece of paper. You've also got an upcoming title there as well. Of course, you have the Steelbook. You got your booklet there as well. Your poster. And the box that houses it all in. It really is a lovely release from Arrow Video. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything inside that edition. And it's a beautiful edition, that has to be said. Right, so on to the 4K transfer. Now I have to tell you, this is a welcome 4K transfer because I have this movie on Blu-ray. I think I got a Steelbook of it from Germany. And I was so excited to see that movie on Blu-ray, and I remember knocking it on and I could not believe what I was watching. It was DVD quality, the transfer on the Blu-ray. So I knew that when Arrow Video announced that they were bringing this out in 4K, there was a good chance that we were going to get to see something quite monumental when it comes to an upgrade over that Blu-ray. And that's exactly what we get. Now folks, bear this in mind. There are similarities between Robin Hood and Highlander as well. It can be a rough looking movie at times. You know, it's a grainy affair, but it's incredibly stable, unbelievably natural as well. And it's a beautiful filmic transfer that you do see on this. Now, the opening sequence to this movie, I had to tell you, does not lend very well to 4K. You know, it's held in a dungeon, dungeon prison, very dark scene. And I felt that some of the black levels were maybe just a little bit inconsistent. I found some of the actors would sometimes disappear into the background. Now, it doesn't happen too often, just a few times, and you will see that quite a bit during this movie, especially when you see a lot of them scenes when you're kind of in dark corridors or, you know, dark dungeons, all that kind of thing. But it's a minor gripe, just a little bit inconsistent with the black levels. But when it gets to England, I think after 20 minutes or 15-20 minutes, wow, I couldn't believe what I was watching. It just looked stunning. There was just this infinite depth to the picture, and it looked amazing. It really did. The Dolby Vision colours look unbelievable, beautifully natural, not overly aggressive, exactly how you want this movie to look when it comes to its 4K presentation. There is some incredible fine detail to be seen as well. Again, mainly down to some of the pores that you see on their faces. A lot of the clothing textures in particular do look amazing. And of course, some of the textures on the castles as well. All top notch and major upgrades over that previous Blu-ray, it has to be said. Yes, like I said, the black levels are not the best I've ever seen. I've seen so much better. And like I said, just a little bit inconsistent, as well as its shadow detail. I've seen better, but it's a minor gripe to a truly stunning looking 4K picture, especially when you stack it up against the previous Blu-ray. I honestly think it's a night and day difference. And I think that people that actually own the Blu-ray and are well aware of that transfer, I think are going to be so pleased with what you see here. It has two audio options as well on this. You've got a DTS 5.1 and you've also got a DTS 2 channel. Now, I didn't knock on the 2 channel DTS. I only listened to the 5.1. And it's not the most engaging soundtrack you will ever hear, but it's very pleasing. And again, I go back to that musical score by Michael Kamen that's just belting out of every single speaker when you do hear it. The dialogue is unbelievably clean as well. It never gets drowned out even by the heaviest of action sequences. It's just not the most active sound mix you will ever hear. But that's the movie itself. I would have been interested to hear what it would have sounded like if we did get a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. But all in all, folks, this is another winner from Arrow Video. They've done another remarkable job on this, and I am so pleased to see it get this kind of treatment. The movie really does deserve it, and thankfully we finally now got it. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of its transfer. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.